Hi guys, good morning and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in today's video I'll be discussing what I thought of that surprise yet very welcomed surprise teaser for the upcoming second season of the fantasy series His Dark Materials. You know, it's so funny, I was on Facebook earlier this morning and I was actually looking for a different trailer for another show that's supposed to come out in the fall, but it hasn't dropped yet. But as I'm going through my feed, what do I see but a new teaser for His Dark Materials, to my delight. And it was great. It contained a lot of new footage that we didn't see from the Comic-Con trailer we got a few months ago, and I'm very excited for it. You know, I thought they would be saving the Great War that they were teasing in Season 1 for the third and presumably final season, because this series is based off of a trilogy of books. And like I said in my other reaction video for the first trailer for Season 2, Season 1 was based off the first book, Season 2 is off the second, and then if there's a Season 3, which there probably will be, Season 3 will be based on the third and final book. But we don't know what the plans are for Season 3, if we are indeed getting a Season 3. So for now, we'll just focus on Season 2. But obviously, I love that they're building and hyping up this coming war between worlds, or it's like between the Magisterium and its enemies, and its enemies being, you know, the free people of their world and the other worlds out there as well. So we got to see a little bit more of the war to come. It looks like the guy who Lee took, it looks like he was Lee's hostage in the first trailer, but in this trailer, he looks like more of an ally or an advisor than he does an enemy or a prisoner. So maybe he starts off as an enemy, but becomes an ally to Lee. And it was great seeing Lee. And it looks like Lee was in the company of a coven of witches, so that'll be interesting to see. Looks like the witches are still struggling amongst themselves whose side they're going to be on for when the war does come. It looks like we got a glimpse of a pretty cool-looking aerial battle, or at least an aerial skirmish, between giant blimps, which I am going to assume are the Magisterium, and then they encounter Lee's hot air balloon as well. And then it looked like there were a bunch of birds or bats flying around a battered looking Lee. And then I could be wrong, but it looks like they were almost teasing or implying there could be an aerial battle between the Magisterium's blimps and flying witches, which would look and be really, really cool and very welcomed. So yeah, you know, being completely unfamiliar with the other two books of this book trilogy, because I was only very familiar with the first season because of the Golden Compass movie, I honestly have no idea what to expect or what's going to happen or who may die in this coming season. Either way, I'm excited for it. You know, I have not knowing is kind of part of the fun, not knowing what to expect. And I'm sure there are some of you out there who are way more familiar with this series than I am. But as a TV fan, I'm just very excited for it because, you know, it's a good fantasy series. It looks very impressive in terms of quality and storytelling. And I just am really pumped, and I'm just so happy we get yet another show, a new show during these trying times when during lockdown so many shows and movies have been postponed due to the coronavirus. But fortunately, some shows were lucky enough to wrap production before COVID shut everything down, and we can still get new seasons like Season 2 of His Dark Materials. So what did you guys think of this teaser? What do you think is going on or is going to happen this season? I want to hear your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome weekend if I don't see you. And of course, until next time, may the force be with you. Oh, one more thing. It did say November for a release, but we don't have an exact release date yet, but I'm sure we will as we get closer. But now we know it's definitely coming in November. Have a good one, guys.